All right, so a lot going on, man. Everything and nothing all at the same time. Just kidding. No, a lot of good stuff going on. So, I went, I had that Mark 7 here for a while, and I just couldn't warm up with it. And a lot of the Mesa Mark people, they're just convinced that I just set it up wrong. But the thing is that I initially set it up like you would set up a JCM 800, which is not how that's not how they tout or that's not how they say to set up a Mark. But I did set it up, and it was okay. I kind of didn't like it. So then I went and set it up like they set up a Mark, which is the bass on 0, and honestly, it didn't get much better. But then I hear like guys recording it, and it sounds cool. So I went and played a Mark 7 last night, and I played, and there was a Mark 7 and a JP 2C, and the JP 2C to me I liked better. It felt more comfortable, more chewy, like the rhythm. But the thing is, with the Mark 7, I really like the Mark 4 mode. So I was like, well, I don't know. This is like the end of this search in a weird way. And I went and so I did some more researching and listened to clips, and I thought, you know what? Let me see what I can get going on with with this Axe Effects thing. So check it out. I'll kill this reverb. So this is my kind of stereo block. So I've got 2 amps going to 2 cabs, and each amp is the same, each cab is the same, and they're going to a mixer and they're panning. So I just put it in like this. But basically what I did was I got from Leon Todd, he had a link for, I think these things called like library blocks. They're like his like kind of presets for different amps and drives and effects. And I've been following Leon a long time, and he's just awesome. He's an awesome dude at like everything he does. He's cool. I like that. I think he's cool. He's good for YouTube. Leon Todd, you're good for YouTube. So what I did was I put just the JP, I put his JP 2C Plus block in there. So it's basically these amps. Didn't touch the settings. Then when you go to the cab, I had started kind of a little template with a couple of other eyes, but I put in the LT TV Mix 7, which is his cabinet, which sounds great. It sounds like it's like really very much recorded sounding. And I took out, I have an open back, I almost called it a hollow body, an open back, and I have this Uber cab that I've been using like as a template, and then this fractal cab. I kept the fractal cab in, and I kind of turned it halfway down, and I kind of liked the sound of it, and I had the drive in here already, which was just a little OD whatever, so a little TS-808. So here is, I'll get rid of this reverb. Here is dry, this JP2C with a little bit of drive. So, first, let me just make sure. That was weird. It was doing something before where it wasn't. Left and right was slightly different, and there seemed to be more. So my first gut feeling about this is way better than what I was doing with that amp. Just way better. Like, not even close. Like, this just feels good. And that's the thing, really being like a Marshall guy. I grew up playing Jubilees and 800s and JMPs. I played an Uberschall for a long time, a VH4. Sometimes Mesas can be weird. They can feel weird. They can sound weird. Rectifiers, not so much. But these Marks definitely were strange to me. And the thing was, and I, hey, I'm going to say it because I'm here. I can say it. This is my YouTube, man. It didn't matter how I said it. It was like something about it was weird to me. So, though you could say that there was some user error along the way with it, which there was, but that didn't change it. When I set everything, I set each one of the template ones that are in the manual, and I've read it. I get it. The EQ, the 3-knob EQ is before the distortion. I mean, this is not rocket science, guys. But these are the reasons that I've always shunned away from these kind of amps, because I don't personally like any amp where it's like, oh, you have to do it a certain way. It has to be, oh, you did. Nah, I'm not into that. If you get an AC30 and you put everything at noon, it's going to sound awesome. It's going to sound like an AC30. You get a JCM 800, put everything at noon, it's going to sound awesome. Maybe back off the presence a little bit or whatever if it's too intense. But some of this boogie stuff is a little bit, I don't know. I've just, sometimes I'm like, all right, guys, get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. It's just an amp. It's not a way of life. But this I like. I got here, look at this. Look what I can do. I go like that. I got the London plate. The other thing they said is, oh yeah, no, the Mark series, like you can't use it with a 412, which is like, okay, it's really for a 212. Like, ugh, here we go. What else? So I have to have cables that are blessed by the Pope? Come on, man. Anyway, I love this. So I don't know even what the settings are. I kind of almost don't care. It sounds good. There he is. Whatever he did. These are public, so I'm not giving, these weren't some secret thing that I got. Everybody can get them. That's awesome. Fun to play. It sounds great. I already own it. Right? I don't have to go buying any more things, which is really awesome. And I've got the Axe effects going straight out into the Burl B2 converter. That's it. I think that just sounds awesome. So, there it is. And then we've got his cab as the primary. So if I come here and I take off these two fractal cabs, and then now this is literally just his TV7. probably actually sounds better. I like a little booty though, but you know, he's thinking like he's thinking ahead, like he just wants it to be like it's going to be mixed. You know what? I think I just give up on my thought there. Yeah, so disregard all my hootenanny. Just with his cab is nice. The other one gives it a little bit of a hazy, but it does give some booty though. See, I like my Sims like I like my women, with some booty. So you could do it either way. Here's with just the L7, the LT Mix 7. That's just great, man. Good Lord. And now with the second cab. Yeah, you know what? I think it's just better with his cab. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I mean, it's a little leaner, but... It's more pure. So there it is. Yeah, man, when in doubt, right? Let's see if he's got some stereo block or some chorus blocks. What's he got here? Here's his Boss CE1. That Rockman's nice. Put a little Memory Man. Mono tape. Let's see what he's got here. He likes a 2209. Lush dot at 8th. Here we go. Lush dot tape. Let's see. Some of these... Yeah, look at my eyes. That's 202 new tape. Insane with that. We'll let that go. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna be 59 years old this week. Is that unbelievable? 59 years old, dude. I was born in 1964. So, and what comes with playing guitar your whole entire life for that long is that things just feel right or they don't feel right. You know, it's like, it doesn't really even matter what's popular or not popular. It's like sometimes, like this is cool to me. This feels better than what I was able to do with that Mark 7. And that just feels right to me. So there you go, a little Axe effects for you. What do you think of all that, Hootenanny? Let's click off this and click back on. See if we get rid of that delay. Yeah, we'll just go back to that mono delay. And oh yeah, we want to go back to our stereo. Man, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I love Axe effects. I love Axe effects. I think it is cool. What do you think of that? Huh? What if somebody gets on here and goes, you should buy a Dumble? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. So, anyway, there was a little bit of venomous tongue in this, which I don't ever like to do. But sometimes Mesa Boogie people just take it a little too far, you know. Especially like if you don't know the handshake and you're not in the handshake club. They take it a little too far. Maybe I'll just cut all that out. Because I don't want to be there. I'm not, just... A couple of people said stuff that was like... Made me, like, ruffle my feathers, like... and then I'm like, my side is like... Bitch, I've been getting paid to play guitar for 30 years, man. I'm not stupid, man. Anyway, Leon Todd!